Across the expansive savannas of Africa, where the golden hues of the setting sun paint the landscape, and through the dense, verdant forests of Asia, majestic creatures roam with grace and power. Elephants, the largest land animals on Earth, command our attention and inspire awe with their sheer size and presence. Their size is imposing, their intelligence is evident in their problem-solving abilities, and their social bonds are incredibly complex and deeply emotional. But these giants, like all life on Earth, are a product of millions of years of evolution, shaped by the forces of nature. Their story is one of remarkable adaptation, diversification, and survival against the odds, showcasing their resilience. From humble, pig-sized ancestors that roamed ancient landscapes to the magnificent creatures we know today, the journey of elephant evolution is a testament to the power of natural selection and the incredible adaptability of life. It is a story etched in the fossil record, revealing the gradual changes over millions of years, a tale spanning continents and epochs, from the ancient past to the present day, a narrative that continues to unfold today as elephants navigate the challenges of a changing world. Join me as we journey back in time to uncover the incredible evolutionary saga of elephants, a story of survival, adaptation, and the enduring spirit of these magnificent giants. Our journey begins roughly 55 million years ago, in the Eocene epoch. The world was a warmer, wetter place. Lush forests covered much of the land, and the ancestors of many modern mammal groups were just beginning to emerge. Among them were the earliest proboscideans, the group that would eventually give rise to elephants. These were not the giants we know today. Instead, picture a creature the size of a large pig, dwelling in the humid swamps and marshes of North Africa. This was one of the oldest known elephant ancestors. Lacking a trunk and the massive tusks of its descendants might not immediately strike you as elephantine, but hidden within its anatomy were the seeds of elephant evolution, waiting to sprout. Named after the Moris Lake in Egypt where its fossils were discovered, the Morotherium is a fascinating creature from the distant past. This ancient mammal was well suited for its semi-aquatic lifestyle. Its eyes and nostrils were positioned high on its head, allowing it to breathe and see while mostly submerged in water. Its teeth, already showing signs of specialization, suggest a diet of soft aquatic vegetation, which it likely foraged from the water's edge. Its limbs, though short, were heavy and sturdy, providing stability on soft, marshy ground. These strong limbs helped it navigate through its watery habitat with ease. While lacking a true trunk, the Morotherium possessed a flexible upper lip, perhaps an early precursor to the incredible proboscis of later elephants. This adaptation might have helped it grasp and manipulate food. The Morotherium offers us a glimpse into the very early stages of elephant evolution, a time when these majestic creatures were just beginning to chart their course through the vastness of evolutionary history. Its unassuming form belies the incredible transformations that would unfold in the millions of years to come, leading to the magnificent elephants we are familiar with today. As the Eocene epoch gave way to the Oligocene, around 34 million years ago, the ancestors of elephants began to diversify and spread across various regions. Driven by a combination of environmental change and the pressure to exploit new ecological niches, proboscideans embarked on a remarkable journey of adaptation and evolution. One such significant adaptation was the development of a true trunk. This remarkable organ, formed from the fusion of the nose and upper lip, provided early proboscideans with a versatile tool for gathering food, drinking, and even communication. Another key innovation was the enlargement of the incisor teeth into tusks. These formidable weapons likely served multiple purposes, from defense against predators to competition for mates and resources. Tusks also played a role in foraging and digging. Over millions of years, tusks would become a defining characteristic of many proboscidean lineages, symbolizing their strength and adaptability. Section 5. Mastodons and Mammoths, Icons of the Ice Age. As the global climate cooled and dried, grasslands expanded, replacing dense forests in many regions. These open habitats favored larger herbivores, and proboscideans continued to evolve, giving rise to some of the most iconic giants of the Cenozoic era, the Mastodons and Mammoths. Mastodons, characterized by their low, elongated skulls and tusks that often curved upwards, were browsing specialists, feeding on leaves and branches. They ranged widely across North and Central America, as well as Eurasia and Africa. Mammoths, with their high domed skulls and massive curving tusks, were grazers, adapted to consuming vast quantities of grass. They roamed the frigid steppes of the Northern Hemisphere during the Pleistocene epoch, becoming symbols of the Ice Age. Section 6. Enter the true elephants. While mastodons and mammoths thrived in their respective environments, another lineage of proboscideans was evolving alongside them, the elephantids, the group that includes modern elephants. Emerging around 20 million years ago, early elephantids possessed many of the defining features we associate with elephants today. Large bodies, long trunks, and impressive tusks. They were intelligent, social animals, living in herds and communicating through a complex repertoire of sounds and gestures. Over time, elephantids diversified into a remarkable array of forms, adapting to a wide range of habitats, from dense forests to open savannas. Yet despite their success, only 3 species of elephants survive today: the African bush elephant, the African forest elephant, and the Asian elephant. Section 7. African giants, forest and bush elephants. The African bush elephant is the largest living land animal, with males reaching up to 13 feet tall and weighing over 6 tons. Their massive size, long tusks, and wrinkled gray skin make them instantly recognizable. The African forest elephant, smaller and darker than its savanna-dwelling relative, inhabits the dense rainforests of Central and West Africa. Its smaller size and straighter tusks are adaptations for navigating the dense vegetation of its rainforest home. Both African elephant species play vital roles in their ecosystems, acting as keystone species that shape the landscape and influence the distribution of other plants and animals. Section 8. Asian elegants, the elephants of the East. The Asian elephant, smaller than its African cousins, is distinguished by its smaller ears, smoother skin, and 2 dome-shaped protrusions on its forehead. Its range extends from India and Sri Lanka eastward to Southeast Asia and southern China. Revered in many Asian cultures for their intelligence and strength, Asian elephants have long been domesticated and used for various purposes, including logging, transportation, and religious ceremonies. However, habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and the illegal ivory trade pose significant threats to Asian elephant populations, highlighting the urgent need for conservation efforts. Section 9. The Shadow of Extinction. The story of elephant evolution is not without its tragedies. Many proboscidean lineages, once successful, eventually succumbed to extinction, often due to a combination of climate change, competition, and more recently, human activities. The woolly mammoth, perhaps the most famous example, vanished from the Earth around 4,000 years ago, likely due to a combination of climate change and human hunting. Its extinction serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of even the most iconic and seemingly invincible species. Today, the remaining elephant species face a multitude of threats driven largely by human activities. Habitat loss due to deforestation, agriculture, and urban expansion is shrinking their ranges and fragmenting their populations. Section 10. A call for conservation. The plight of elephants is a global conservation concern. As keystone species, their decline has cascading effects on their ecosystems, impacting biodiversity, ecological processes, and the livelihoods of local communities. Protecting elephants requires a multifaceted approach, addressing the root causes of their decline. This includes combating poaching and the illegal ivory trade, mitigating human-elephant conflict, and promoting sustainable land use practices that conserve elephant habitat. Numerous organizations and individuals are working tirelessly to protect elephants and secure their future. From anti-poaching patrols and wildlife corridors to community-based conservation initiatives and educational outreach programs, there is hope on the horizon. Section 11. Securing a future for giants. The future of elephants, like so many species today, hangs in the balance. Their fate is inextricably linked to our own actions. By raising awareness about their plight, supporting conservation efforts, and making conscious choices in our daily lives, we can help ensure that these magnificent creatures continue to roam the earth for generations to come. The story of elephant evolution is a testament to the power of adaptation and the interconnectedness of life on Earth. It is a story that continues to be written, and its ending is yet to be determined. Let us strive to make it a story of hope, resilience, and coexistence.